Hello, awake people. Today I will be telling you that it's a black day for Magu boys as panel have finally exposed what the 12 suspended Efcc directors did to warrant their suspension. Today may have been a certain breath of air for Ibrahim Magu, the former acting Efcc boss, as he is finally released after 10 hectic days in custody of the police. It is, however, a black one for 12 Efcc directors who face indefinite suspension for several corruption allegations by the Presidential Committee. President Muhammadu Buhari, who has given an order to the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, to immediately serve the 12 Efcc directors indefinite suspension. The order is coming from the President after the Presidential Committee on Audit of Recovered Assets allegedly several corruption allegations against Ibrahim Magu and other loyalists to the former acting Efcc boss, who notes as Efcc Magu's boys. According to the Punch, during the investigation into the corruption allegations against Efcc by the presidential panel, some sensitive files were requested from the directors of the Efcc. Unfortunately, the director fled with the files. They failed to present the file as summoned by the Presidential Committee on Audit of the Recovered Assets. All effort made by the panel to reach the Magu boys proved abortive. This has triggered the request by the panel for outright suspension of all the directors of the Efcc, a source who pleaded anonymity said. In one of the audit reports presented by the Presidential Committee on Audit of Recovered Assets, the amount of recovered money reported by the Efcc was 500 billion 154,183,744 naira. Meanwhile, the actual bank deposit was 543,551,979,863 naira. This indicates that Efcc may have looted over 39 billion from the total amount recovered from looters within 2 years, with the current exposure of all the very dead deals going on in the Nigeria Anti-Corruption Agency. What is the reputation of the country in the eyes of the international community? The good news is, however, that Magu case has proven that the Buhari administration is really fighting corruption as promised. Investigating an anti-corruption agency like Efcc is a good move in the anti-graft war. With sanitization of the Efcc, the fight against corruption will be easier and more effective. The question, however, is that if corruption of Efcc officials was responsible for prevalent corruption in the country, what then is making the fight against insecurity tough? That is the news. But in my own opinion, I would think in Nigeria, we try to treat matters from the top instead of looking to the roots of the situation. According to this report and what this committee just said, is that the Efcc directors refused to turn in files that would have proved their case against Magu. And my question is that, does their suspension provide those files, or has it exonerated the crime? Who are these people? Because these people are employed by the government. They are civil servants that are supposed to be serving this nation. So what is their own take in this? And the EFCC have just come, instead of bringing those people and making sure they are persecuted, they think suspending them will solve this problem. And if you have been following this investigation since the investigation of Magu started, there have been so many allegations that even pointed to the vice president collecting 4 billion naira. And even it has also brought the lifestyle of Malami himself, the Attorney General of the Federation, into limelight and into questioning as well. And these 12 EFCC directors were just suspended and nothing has been said about it. And the committee is just coming out to tell us that this is what they did, this is why they are suspended. And what Nigeria should be hoping to hear is that what was the action that will be taken against these persons. And recall, Magu himself have also been released and he's now free, walking about, that he even came today and was saying that it's a matter, the investigation is all about dog eat dog. I don't really understand what he means by that. But I think I'm really disappointed in this Buhari administration, and I'm really disappointed in this anti-corruption war that they have been fighting. Recall, so many people have been saying that it is loop-sided, and it's beginning to show that way. Because we believe, and I know that with the release of Magu, I believe that is the end of this case. And if it's a lie, let's watch and see how it will go. But it's really painful that a country like Nigeria, we have not really learned from our mistake. Rather, we keep recycling same corrupt people and keep repeating the same mistake. No wonder the world no longer take us seriously, and they are looking at Nigeria as thieves and corrupt and fraudulent people, because that is all what we are seeing right now. Let me take some of the comments as well. Someone said, Magu is out already. Don't be surprised when the case is swept under the carpet. Now today, that is the same thing I'm saying, that we should not be surprised if we hear nothing about this case. Next comment said, if only we can emulate some Asian country on capital punishment, Nigeria will be better. But it's a pity that we keep repeating same mistake. Another comment said, fake report. As an accountant, it is difficult to say one reluted excess lodging of money into bank from the report money in CBN was 539 billion, while declared in the book was, can it be looted? What it means is that director of account failed to recognize certain transactions of recovery asset. This is serious. The director have a case to answer and not Magu. If you are saying it's not Magu, but Magu was a chairman. Next comment said, can they give us the names of the directors? Prove me wrong, all of them are all from the north. EFCC is an organization created for the north people only. Go to any EFCC office, their official language is Hausa. That is so bad. That is so bad. Next comment said, until you give the looter capital sentence, it will never end. I think that is what Nigeria should do, and will take a drastic actions. Another comment said, this is what we usually hear from our government, and at the end of it, nothing will be heard again. I foresee the panel members wasting their energy over a case that will soon be swept under the carpet. Are we not in Nigeria again? If it's a lie, let's watch and see. That is the truth, and that is what I'm saying, and I believe that's what everybody is saying. Another comment said, this Buhari government is the government of thieves and for thieves only. I believe that is what they are all saying. Next comment said, it is all nonsensical because this will lead to nowhere. Magu is now a free man. He should go and enjoy his looted fund. That is just it. But it's very painful. Let me take the last comment here. This one said, they should go further, touch some of the past EFCC chairman More surprises await you. Nigeria, my country, where corruption is a norm. That is what it is. Thank you, and that is all we can take for now. But you can also be part of this by sharing your thoughts and your comment with us at the comment section. Thank you.